Hi, church. Today we turn to Psalm 133. I'm going to read it and then we'll unpack it together. It says this: "Behold how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell in unity. It's like the precious oil on the head, running down on the beard of Aaron, running down on the collar of his robes. It's like the dew of Hermon, which falls on the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord has commanded the blessing, life forevermore." He starts out by saying how good unity is among brothers. I have 3 boys, and I love that they love one another. They're very different from one another, and yet they're very similar in many ways too. And yet there is love between them. There's unity. And when I hear them together, and that's rare these days when they're all 3 together, but laughing, telling stories, hanging out, playing together, it brings joy to my heart. And disunity, when they were younger and there was discord between them, would bring great pain to me and Becky. And we wanted them to love each other and to be unified. And it brings God great glory and honor when his people who are called by his name love one another, when they care for one another, when they treat each other with respect and love each other as much as they love themselves, because that is ultimately the great commandment. But here we are in this moment, in time, in culture, in history, where our nation is experiencing great division, where we're divided among so many lines, and we're about to have this election, which even illustrates greater division and misunderstanding between one another. But King Jesus, as Christians, should be the person who unifies us, and that we should be bearing witness beyond any human divisions or disagreements we might have of the goodness of King Jesus, and unifying our heart and our mind around the gospel and who Christ is for us. That is our identity as a church, not our political parties, not our tribes, not the things that divide us, but instead the thing that unifies us, the central message of Christ, his life, his death, his resurrection, and us as a people bearing witness that he is our God. And so from Tim and Kathy Keller's devotional from Psalm 133, they conclude with a prayer. And it says this: "Lord, the world will know us by our love for one another, across the racial and cultural barriers that divide the rest of the human race. Yet the church is often too much like the world in this. Teach me how to help the church be the diverse, unified body that it is meant to be. And let me do this in a non-self-righteous way." Amen. Amen. And may that be true of us today, church. God bless you.